Evening, folks. So it's Sunday evening, sun's going down, and I've lasted a whole day without doing anything in the car, but I just can't help myself. I've got to do something. So I'm going to pull the car out and get a few small things done today or tonight. Right, folks, first thing I want to do, it shouldn't take too long. If I show you the brake pedal, as you can see, it's kind of over to the left a little bit. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take the whole assembly off and put this pedal section on a vise and bend it from this point over that way, just about an inch or so, and it'll just make that level and a bit closer to my right foot to go between accelerating and brake. So let me whip that off and then mash it with a big hammer. And also, while it's off, I can get rid of my bungee cord brake return spring and drill a hole in here and corresponding up there and attach that meaty big spring that I got, and then hopefully that'll be the brake system finished, apart from the brake light. But I've got the switch up there for the brake light. So as I say, let me whip that off. Nope. Nah. Yeah. Casualty. That'll do. Next on my Sunday list, springtime. So I want to attach this probably to around about there, between there and there, to basically pull the pedal back when you depress it. Depress, unpress, take your foot off, you know what I mean. That's why I've gone for quite such a chunky one. So the way I'm going to do this, a couple of these, I've got a million of these, I don't know where I got them from, and I can cut them to size. One will go in there, and I will put a nut on this side, a nut on that side, tighten it at the right length, and then I will drill a hole through there-ish, and then the spring will go from there to that one. I'll put it on when it's kind of tight, so that there's absolutely no slack at all, and that will pull it that way. So that one's easy enough. Obviously I'll need to cut them down to size at the other side, and I just need to drill a hole there, one at the other side, and that bolt will go all the way through, and the same, a nut on that side, nut on that side to hold that in place. Easy peasy. Right, so now I just need to hook this over and that'll be that section done. I have my trusty eye protection on because it's a spring, and springs like eyes. Oh yes, that will do. Now I can actually move this spring over this way, give it a bit more distance so it's not rubbing against the inside of the mechanism. Yeah, you know what, I'm glad I went with the heavy duty spring, because I think that small spring that I got would have just done nothing, to be honest. It probably wouldn't even be strong enough to push against the switch. Okay, excellent. Right, I will put that back in the car. Cool. Getting dark. Must hurry. Right, let's see how it looks. Actually really pleased. It kind of looks professional almost. Me likey. Let's see how the pedal alignment is after my hammering. Better! Right, what's next? Right, since I'm in the mood for brakes, let's keep that ball rolling and fit this brake master cylinder, nope, brake booster valve. I've forgotten what it's called. You know what it is. It's a one-way valve for the brake booster, the vacuum. Only goes in one way. You figure out which way it goes. Right, let's throw that in the car. Using science, I deducted that the white side goes in to the booster thingamajig, and that scientific way was blowing and sucking. So I can blow that way, and bear in mind this is a negative pressure thing, it's going to suck that way, and then when you stop sucking it closes and nothing can get in. So I basically have to cut a section of this tube out and slot it in. Easy. I'm not sure if it should probably be quite close to the booster, so I'll put it maybe 2 inches from the booster. These are very special hose cutting scissor things. I never use these for cutting metal. Why would I use these when I've got a grinder? Right, and then this will go. Let's cut it. I don't know how tight I want it. I think I'll leave it a little bit long in case I want to attach it to something. Don't want it too long though. Oh goodness, who knows? I'll cut it there. Better too long than too short. That's what she said. So, black side in there, if it will go in. It's not the most flexible of pipes. Get in. Oh, nearly. Try again. Oh, it's tight. I should have maybe used some lube. That'll do for now. I might replace this pipe actually. The whole thing's just a little bit smaller than it should be. But for now, it will do for testing purposes. Just ram that in there. Come on. Get in. Yes. Okay, well that will do for now. I'll know if it's doing its job. And in case you didn't know, the whole point of this is to hold the pressure in the booster after you switch the engine off, to give you a bit of emergency power braking if you need it. It won't hold the pressure forever, but it will certainly hold it enough for a few pumps of the brake. I think it might also restrict the amount of effectiveness of the booster. At the moment it's actually too powerful. So we'll see if that changes anything. Listen to me, I'm out of breath. All I did was put a pipe on. Right, so the last thing I want to get done tonight, I found these. My little conical washery things for the headlights. So let's throw them on, and then that's at least the headlight mounting taken care of, right? That's better. You guys probably wouldn't even notice the difference, but trust me, that's the way they're supposed to be. Now I've still got some adjustment to do, but there's no point going too crazy about the adjustment until I've actually got bulbs and power going through them so that I can line them up. So they're tight for now, and I only require to loosen one bolt under there, and then I can adjust them to wherever I like. I did have a slight mishap. You might have remembered when I was trying to repair this mount, because it was basically in two parts. I JB welded it. It just fell apart in my hand. The main thing is though that there's a bolt in here that holds this section together, which is holding the light, so it is actually fairly solid. So I need to come up with another idea to join that together. As I say, it's fairly tight just now. I might even just JB weld it in place, just why not. But I'm so glad I found those parts, because I think it looks great tonight, right? Like that. Magazine shot. Bit of tilt. Awesome. Right, let's see if I can cross anything off my list. For those that don't know, this is my list of stuff that I really need to get done by the end of the month if I want a chance of getting this thing on the road anytime soon. So these are kind of priority. Right, not finished the lights. Handbrake still to do. Doors and locks, we're getting there. Battery clamp, that should be easy. I should just throw that together tomorrow. Lube and oil, I've done the diff. Steering and boot, yes, done. Still to do the front control arm nonsense. Hood and rods, grill, fenders, running boards, seats bolted off. Still got a ton to do. And the glass. So, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, probably more door work. Really need to get those handles all finished and done. It doesn't matter if they don't look great, as long as they're properly functional. So that's what I'll get stuck into in the morning. Right, thanks for tuning in tonight. A little bonus video that I wasn't going to make, but I thought, why not? And I've got to just keep chipping away at all these little things, and eventually it'll be a driver. Okay folks, please subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, bye bye.